welcome. My name is Fayiz. I am part of the groomsmen. I'll be your host today. Today we'll be using a razor that was just re-released by Blackland razors, and that is the Blackland Blackbird in brass. I call it the brass bird. You can tell I'm still sporting the beard. I trimmed it down this morning before I took a shower. We'll be doing a neck shave, and if I feel like it, up top. If I feel like it also, I might switch back and forth between the open comb and the solid bar. But for now, let's go ahead. I'm gonna wet my neck. Yeah, so trimmed it down. I have an old set of clippers that I had from years ago when I lived with my parents, and I just took it with me when I moved out. But I'm just putting some more water in the lather. The soap that I'm using today is from First Line Shaving. It is called James, and it's a gorgeous scent. It's a cologne kind of scent where it's complex, it's deep, it's got layers, but it's peach forward. So James is the name of, I'm blanking on his name, but the owner and the guy that runs First Line Shaving, their son, his name is James. So it's a peach forward scent. James and the Giant Peach is something that I loved when I grew up. Great story, and they did a really good movie on it. This is in their 3.0 base, and the design is by Razor Ray Designs, as you can tell. So great set right here is one of my favorites. And I've got it lathered up in my beautiful chisel and hound with the hound coin on there, which I love. It's my first one with that coin. And it's a Brazilian blackwood. I've used it before, and I put the name down on an older video. It's got a Venturian knot, which is my favorite. Badger knot. And it lathers really well. The soap lathers really well, but the brush creates a really nice lather, and it disperses it well. It's not a lather hog. If you follow Razor Emporium's YouTube channel, Matt Pisarsek has recently shaven off his beard that he's had for a while recently. He fully grew it out. He dyed it. He didn't like the color or how it looked after he dyed it. He said it didn't really look natural, but I'll let you guys go watch that video. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Alright. I'm gonna heat it up in this hot tub of water that I've got down here. Brass is it's kind of like copper in that it takes heat really well and it retains it. I've got like a second or third use Dorco Titan, which for a while was my favorite blade. No pre-shave. I haven't been using pre-shave for a while. It's a very smooth shaver. One of the benefits of having a beard is it saves up some of the lather. So I can just spread it back down on my neck. Alright, I'm gonna switch it over to the open comb. Yeah, it's a nice shaver, man. I've had multiple Blackbirds. Most of them were stainless steel. I had just a raw stainless steel that I polished myself. I had one rhodium finished by Razor Emporium, which was gorgeous. I had one copper plated by Backroads Gold. So the open comb is it's still smooth. You have to ride the cap a little bit more, or else you will feel the teeth a little bit. but it's still smooth. And the point I was about to make was I've had the stainless steel, I've had this brass, and I've had the stainless steel polished and plated, so it's the smoothest finish you can have. It wasn't a machine finish. And I've also tried the titanium, as you guys saw in the video that I posted before. And titanium is cool and it's light, and it is smoother than the stainless steel in my opinion. But this brass version, I don't know if it's just the one that I've got, or if it's something with the machining and the softer metal. But you don't get those sharp corner edges with the brass one, and a little bit less with the titanium one than you get with the stainless steel. Jonathan's had like 3 Blackbirds, and even the Blackbird Light, and he still got the sharp edge. Now his are all stainless steel, and he also got the sharp edge from the base plate, and they don't like that. It feels like it's scraping. Now, when I had the stainless steel versions, I was able to find angles that I didn't get that scraping feeling, but it was not easy to find that for me. It was very efficient and felt very good once you find the angle, but you had to concentrate more, which, you know, you don't have to with the brass, or at least I don't have to. With the brass, I can kind of attack it with the solid bar. I can kind of attack it at any angle. I'm going to go ahead and stay with the open comb just because it's already on, and just stay on this side. That's so smooth. Like, I get some blade feel, it's medium. But I don't feel the base plate whatsoever. And Blackland just re-released the brass finish. I had a bump right there. I just lopped it off. It's fine. So if you're interested in trying the brass finish, I highly recommend you go get that before. I don't know how long they're keeping it out for. I hope it's still out. At the time of this recording, it was. All right. As you can tell, I've got a lot of fluid in this lather. Solid bar. I like both open comb and solid bar. The solid bar kind of feels easier to find the angle, or it's more forgiving regardless at what angle I'm using it at. Again, it's just because if you go more towards the guard with the open comb, you're going to feel the teeth. Just putting a little bit more water in the lather and then just agitating it more. It didn't really need any more water. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I'll agitate it a good bit. We got really good hydration in here. I'm on call this weekend. We had a long day yesterday, Friday. The call team was at work until almost 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. And then we got called back in at 11:35 until like 1:15 a.m. It's been a long 48 hours so far. Salt bar, because I already have solid bar on. Going against the grain. I think the open comb is slightly more efficient. But it is still super smooth once you ride that cap and you find the angle. it might it might have slightly more blade exposure, or it could just be that when you're riding the cap, you're kind of pushing that blade forward, which is why I recommend people like when they use the Rex Ambassador, for example, ride the guard, because it helps push that blade angle a little bit away from your skin. If they have issues with it being too aggressive for them, which I don't see how, but that's, your mileage may vary. I don't feel any scraping whatsoever. I don't feel it being chattery. I don't feel the base plate. Okay. There's a little bit left on the solid bar side. I'm just gonna finish up with the open comb. Yeah, you can definitely tell the open comb gets a closer cut. You can hear it, or I can hear it. I don't know if you can pick it up, but I'm hearing it. I'm gonna touch up the top. Just a little bit. Hopefully I don't mess it up. A lather that you can see through, which I know they exist, would be very helpful for me here, because I suck at this when I can't see. Okay. Now rinse with some warm water. I already rinsed with warm water in the tub, and now I'm gonna spill this out and then rinse with cold water. I'm going to get my front windshield tinted on my WRX. I've been loving that thing. It's kind of woken up the car guy inside of me again, which the last two cars I had, I got out of necessity. The first one being the Hyundai Veloster R-Spec, I got because I wrecked my Nissan Sentra SER Spec V. And I needed a car, so I got the Veloster. It was okay, I didn't really love it. And then after that, I needed a bigger car for the three big dogs that we've got. So I had a VW Jetta Sport Wagon TDI with a 6-speed manual. Just some witch hazel. But the WRX is amazing. It drives so sporty, but it's so comfortable. And the exhaust, so I did the muffler delete as I showed you guys before, but I just got the mid-pipe kit and I made it a full catback, so 3-inch piping for the catback diameter. It's awesome. It sounds so good. It's a deep sound. I got resonated mid pipe, so it's a little bit quieter, especially in the cabin. There's no drone, but it sounds deeper too, so it sounds nice. And then short throw shifter kit, and I got 20% tint all the way around except for my windshield. I haven't tinted until in a couple of hours. I'll have it tinted. Probably gonna go 35% on that. So witch hazel's in, and then I'm going to put the matching splash for James. And this bottle is really cool. It's a orange reflective bottle. Shake it up, as Melly Mel says. This is such a nice scent. As far as the Blackbird goes, or the Brassbird, I think I prefer the open comb. It's almost as smooth. Depending on the angle, it can be as smooth. And it's significantly more efficient. So the Dolco worked really well in it. And yeah, that's it. That's all I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have a Brassbird or any other Blackbird variation, what you think of them. I'll be using the James EDP. Yes, an EDP off camera, as I usually do. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Before that, I'm going to remind you guys there is a giveaway that Jonathan, I'm going to apply this while I'm talking. Jonathan is putting together. And if you go to the last videos, you'll see his giveaway video. It's open until 5 days from a couple days ago. So a couple more days, hopefully you see this in time. Go check that out. It's not for viewers or subscription or anything. He just wants to give something away because he's a nice guy. So if you're interested, go check that out. Thanks.